Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has sought to understand the mysteries of existence. From the ancient sages of the East to the philosophers of the West, wisdom has been passed down through generations. Etched in stone, written on papyrus, and whispered in sacred halls. Today, as we stand on the precipice of a technological revolution, we find ourselves turning back to these ancient teachings, not as relics of the past, but as guiding lights for the future. This is the story of how ancient wisdom is shaping the most advanced technology of our time, artificial intelligence. Let us begin our journey in the East, where the roots of ancient wisdom run deep. The teachings of Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism have long emphasized the importance of balance, harmony, and the interconnectedness of all things. These principles, though thousands of years old, are finding new life in the algorithms and neural networks that power AI. Take, for example, the Buddhist concept of emptiness, or shunyata. At its core, this teaching suggests that all phenomena are interdependent and lack inherent existence. In the context of AI, this idea resonates deeply with the way machine learning models operate. These models are trained on vast datasets, learning patterns and relationships that are not inherently present in any single data point, but emerge from the connections between them. In a sense, AI understands the world through a lens of interconnectedness, much like the ancient Buddhist teachings. Similarly, the Taoist principle of yin and yang, the balance of opposites, is reflected in the way AI systems are designed to balance competing objectives. In reinforcement learning, for instance, an AI must balance exploration, trying new strategies, with exploitation, using known strategies to maximize rewards. This delicate dance between opposites is a modern echo of the ancient Taoist wisdom. Turning now to the West, we find the Socratic method, a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue that stimulates critical thinking. Socrates believed that true knowledge comes from questioning, and that the unexamined life is not worth living. This method of inquiry is strikingly similar to the way AI systems learn through iterative questioning and refinement. In machine learning, we often use a process called active learning, where the AI actively queries the user or the environment to gain more information. This is essentially a computational version of the Socratic method. The AI is constantly questioning, seeking to refine its understanding, and improving its performance through this iterative process. Moreover, the Socratic emphasis on dialogue and collaboration is mirrored in the way AI systems are developed. Open-source communities, collaborative research, and peer reviews are all modern manifestations of the ancient Greek ideal of shared knowledge and collective wisdom. In the ancient Vedic texts of India, we find some of the earliest explorations of consciousness. The Upanishads, for instance, delve into the nature of the self, the mind, and the universe. These texts propose that consciousness is not merely a byproduct of the brain, but a fundamental aspect of reality. This idea is now being explored in the field of AI consciousness, where researchers are grappling with the question, can machines be conscious? The Vedic concept of Atman, or the true self, raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness. If consciousness is indeed a fundamental aspect of reality, as the Vedas suggest, then it's possible that AI could one day achieve a form of consciousness. However, this also raises ethical questions. If an AI were to become conscious, what rights would it have? How would we ensure its well-being? These are questions that ancient wisdom compels us to consider as we advance in AI technology. The Vedas also emphasize the importance of dharma, or righteous living. As we develop AI, we must consider the ethical implications of our creations. Just as the ancient sages sought to live in harmony with the universe, we must strive to create AI that aligns with our highest values and principles. The I Ching, or Book of Changes, is one of the oldest Chinese texts, offering a system of divination based on the interplay of yin and yang. At its core, the I Ching is about understanding patterns and predicting outcomes. This ancient art of prediction is remarkably similar to the way modern AI systems use data to forecast future events. The I Ching is essentially a probabilistic model, much like the ones we use in AI today. It doesn't give definitive answers, but offers probabilities based on the current state of affairs. In AI, we use similar probabilistic models to predict everything from stock market trends to weather patterns. The I Ching teaches us that prediction is not about certainty, but about understanding the likelihood of different outcomes. The I Ching also emphasizes the importance of adaptability. It teaches that change is the only constant and that we must be flexible in our thinking. This is a crucial lesson for AI development, where systems must constantly adapt to new data and changing environments. The Hermetic principles, rooted in ancient Egyptian and Greek thought, offer profound insights into the nature of reality. One of the most famous principles, as above, so below, suggests that the macrocosm and the microcosm are reflections of each other. This idea is echoed in the way AI systems model complex phenomena by breaking them down into simpler components. The Hermetic principle of correspondence, as above, so below, is particularly relevant in the field of quantum computing. In quantum mechanics, the behavior of particles at the smallest scales can have profound implications for the universe at large. Similarly, in AI, the way we model individual data points can lead to insights about the entire system. This principle reminds us that the key to understanding complexity often lies in understanding simplicity. The Hermetic principles also emphasize the importance of mentalism, the idea that the universe is mental in nature. This aligns with the way AI systems process information, transforming raw data into meaningful patterns and insights. In a sense, AI is a tool for manifesting the mental into the material, much like the ancient alchemists sought to transform base metals into gold. As we advance in AI technology, we must not lose sight of the ethical imperatives that have guided humanity for millennia. The ancient teachings of Confucius, the Ten Commandments, and the Bhagavad Gita all emphasize the importance of moral responsibility, compassion, and justice. These values must be at the heart of AI development. The ancient wisdom traditions remind us that technology is not an end in itself, but a means to improve the human condition. As we develop AI, we must ask ourselves, how can we ensure that this technology serves the greater good? How can we prevent it from being used for harm? These are not just technical questions, but moral ones, and they require us to draw on the wisdom of the past as we navigate the challenges of the future. The ancient sages taught us that true wisdom lies in understanding our place in the universe and acting in harmony with it. As we continue to push the boundaries of AI, let us remember these timeless lessons and strive to create technology that reflects our highest aspirations. As we stand at the crossroads of past and future, we are reminded that innovation is not a departure from wisdom. It is its evolution. The teachings of the ancients were never meant to be confined to scrolls or temples. They were seeds, waiting to bloom in the soil of new understanding. Today, those seeds have taken root in the algorithms that shape our world, proving that truth, once discovered, is timeless. From the Bodhi tree to the quantum computer, from the Socratic dialogue to the neural network, the dialogue between humanity and the unknown continues. Let us carry forward this legacy, not as passive inheritors, but as active stewards of wisdom. For in the dance of ones and zeros, we find the same questions that have always defined us. What does it mean to learn? To create? To be. The future of AI is not just a technical challenge. It is a moral odyssey. Let us walk this path with the humility of the ancients and the audacity of pioneers. For in the marriage of old and new, we do not just build machines. We rediscover what it means to be human. If this journey between eras resonated with you, join our community of curious minds. Hit subscribe, share this video with someone who bridges worlds, and let's keep the conversation alive. The next chapter of wisdom is ours to write, together.